Hello there everyone, and welcome back. Today I will try to be really short, as I only will try to answer a question I get quite often. And the question is, what good can it do to actually start to heal one's bloodline? How can this actually help us? And I do understand, truly, believe me, I do understand that this can be a concept quite complicated to grasp. So I will try to give a deeper understanding of this right here and now. What do we really mean when we say that we are working with healing our family tree? Well, we are healing our emotional heritage, this unconscious heritage we all carry, a heritage with a far deeper significance than we usually believe. At birth, of course, we do not only inherit a genetic mixture, but a emotional mixture as well, which is a mixture of all those wishes, fears, shortcomings and trauma and many hardships our ancestors experienced. So we all inherit a long history. We could say a sort of family novel. And exactly this theme, the late Gabriel Garcia Marquez expressed so brilliantly in his 100 Years of Solitude. And if you haven't read that one, I truly recommend you to. Because in that book, he explains exactly this, how those generational conflicts tend to repeat themselves over and over again. But of course, we don't only inherit the negative aspects of our ancestors, we also inherit the positive ones, which we should also remember. So we also have access to all their strengths and their everything they achieved and their many talents, etc. So that is also something we carry inside us. But of course, it's not the positive traits which is a problem, but the negative baggage we all carry. And interestingly enough, we still don't seem to have a fair understanding of how our current struggles usually is related to these generational wounds. And I have now worked with this for 15 years already. So I have worked with hundreds of people. So I have seen this. I have seen this and see daily these repetitions coming back over and over again. Conflicts or blockages, we think it's only ours. This is my problem. This has never happened to anyone else. When we start to look at what happened in the family tree, I will always find that this is a repetition. Always. I mean always. So then, how does trauma really affect a system? Well, it generates patterns that tend to repeat themselves over and over again. We tend to repeat everything which didn't heal. So this is true in our own individual lives and of course also in the collective sphere. Meaning the unresolved conflict we carry inside will always try to repeat itself. Why? Why is this so? Because only when a conflict or trauma become visible, it has the possibility to heal. And right now, we have a situation in the world where these patterns, where these conflicts are becoming extremely visible. Right now, we have world leaders who try to create separation between us and divide us humans and countries into good or bad, into worthy or non-worthy. Where does all this hatred, this contempt, this hostility come from? Well, sadly, it's rooted in all the accumulated trauma our bloodlines carry. Generations of conflict, abuse, humiliations, all kinds of hardships never healed. All unhealed trauma 7 generations back can actually affect us. This unhealed material tends to come to the surface with certain regularity, and there it starts to bloom in front of an often quite surprised world. So why does this take us by surprise? Because we don't seem to understand that this trauma was always present. It was only silent. Is a conflict healed if there is cease of fire? Well, of course not. It's only temporarily silent. In this way, generational trauma behave on a individual and, of course, collective level as well. As long as we individuals are unhealed, well, the collective can't heal. So, if we really want to create a new world, well, it would be a good idea to start to look at these patterns inside ourselves. We do not heal our family trees for their sake, for our ancestors' sake, but for our sake, so our lives can heal and improve. Everything we manage to heal will not only be beneficial for us, but also, of course, for our family and for our children, so they don't have to repeat these same patterns. So, is this work important? Well, I personally think it's some of the most important things we can do for ourselves, for our children, and for the world, of course. So, if you are someone who know that you have a lot of blockages and patterns inside yourself which you would want to try to start to understand how these are related to your family tree, which they always are, I can guarantee. So, if so, well, then you might be interested in start to follow my Facebook page, which is also Ancestral Soul Healing, because there I will start to post different courses and other offers I have, which all are related to these questions of healing, these deep wounds and patterns inside ourselves. If you have some very specific questions, well, then you can write to me directly, which my email is also on my Facebook page, and you're welcome. You can write to me with any question. Okay. Good, that was it. I think that was all I wanted to say. No, one more thing. In case the material I give you is of any interest, or you find it is useful to you in some way or another, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe, or at least give me a thumbs up, because in this way my material can start to circulate better, and in so I will be able to maybe reach people who really would need this kind of information. So I would I'm grateful if you could do that. Thank you so much for today, and well, see you soon. Bye.